Hey guys, Angelo here. Welcome to this week's episode of Q&A Sunday. I'm going to try and break this Q&A off into two different branches. My first branch, I know that I'm a priority golf channel, but I do get a lot of questions on how I shoot my videos. And although I did a video on specifically what I use, I still get questions on like more specific stuff. So I'm gonna answer those questions after the first part, which is gonna be specifically how to do HAGA, just period. How does the HAGA work? All right, so first question. How do you get stars? How do you get HAGA stars? I already went into this over another Q&A, but I'm gonna do it again. There are many different ways you can get HAGA stars. Firstly, for a beginner that has no stars, sign up with the HAGA. You'll get 1 if you're a freshman, 2 for a sophomore, 3 for a junior, and 1 for a senior. Okay? Now, the way that works is like 1, because like your first year, they're like, okay, whatever, we'll give you 1, try your hardest, go play, but don't expect to get into too many tournaments because you also can be younger, so you can play in the 12 to 15 junior all-stars. Now for sophomore, they're kind of like, okay, we'll give you 2. This is an important year, but not as important as your junior year. So here's 2 stars. Go try your best, and hopefully you can get some more. 3 for junior, of course, is like the top year. Really, you got to peak in your golf game. We're trying to get into those universities and colleges, so that's why they give you 3 stars. That gives you the best chance of getting into some tougher tournaments if you do play well in other tournaments. And then a senior, you're typically not looking to go to university for golf because if you're registering with the HAGA as a senior, then you're kind of missed your time, I guess. But there's still obviously a ton of time for you to become on the for you to get on the PGA, even if you do register with the HAGA as a senior. But another thing with getting stars is don't always focus on HAGA tournaments to get stars. There are plenty of other tournaments out there that give stars out. Maybe not that many. Like I know that there's 5 for the winner, 2 for top 5, and then like 1 for top 7 or top 8. But like that's still a star, 2 stars, or 5 stars if you win. So that always moves you up the rankings. And then once you've gotten up the rankings, you can play some qualifiers, get some stars from there, and then build your way up. But another good way, if you've never played an HAGA tournament before and you're kind of looking to get started, you can play what's called a performance event, or used to be called a preseason series, but I think it's called performance series now. And these are not based on stars. These are based on how many tournaments you played and what year you are. So I think the older year you are and the less tournaments you've played, or like none, and like the amount of stars you have, is how demanding they are, like how demanding they are letting you get into the tournament. So like if you're a freshman and you have like 1 star for registering, you've played no other tournaments, yeah, you might have like a 1 in 3 chance, but those other 2 chances are either going to go to a sophomore or a junior that are kind of starting on the HAGA as well. So they're going to give priority to the older guys or older girls, and kind of let the younger kids kind of try and work their way up before going to the preseason. But of course you'll still have a good chance of getting into preseason. I played my first preseason when I was a sophomore, so yeah, I got in pretty easily. There wasn't too much discretion when allowing my application to get in, and they pretty much accept everybody that applies unless you've already played in a tournament, but pretty much anybody that applies. So then after you've gotten a lot of stars and you're starting to apply for bigger tournaments, the way that stars work now is that I think it's like top 3 on open tournaments get fully exempt, or top 5 boys on open tournaments get fully exempt. And that's really useful because that pretty much allows you to get into any HAGA that you want to, and that can also segue your performance from those HAGAs into other tournaments, such as the Future Masters, the Callaway or IMG World Championships. So all the really big junior tournaments, the Bubba Conley, Northern Junior, all really big tournaments. That kind of is really good for your resume. Like saying that you're fully exempt on the HAGA, one of the biggest tours around the whole world, is amazing. So definitely, if you're gonna shoot for something, shoot for trying to gain full exempt. That's probably one of the best perks you can have in any golf tour. Okay, so my next question is coming from Giantsopoulos HAGA Victory, and they asked, how do you get the Dave Pelz putting it? You can buy that online, davepelzgolf.com, but that's not part of, like, just that's where you can find it. Next question, have you won an HAGA? I have not won an HAGA. And then also, what's your best finish in HAGA? Like my best finish, like a 12th or something like that, 15th. They're tough terms to play in, especially because I didn't really get a lot of time to play in a junior all-star. I was pretty much straight to open tournaments, so definitely open tournaments are much tougher to place in, but if you do place well, you're rewarded with lots of stars and good status on the tour. But also placing well in these tournaments gets your ranking higher, and that's pretty good. But one of the #1 things talking to all these coaches and schools is they want to see you score well. So focus on scoring well before you try to win anything. Scoring well is definitely key in order to show that you can score and that you can shoot under par, because those are the biggest things in golf. If you can shoot under par, you can shoot under par. There's no way around it. It's very tough to do it, and if you can do it, good on you. So that's what they look for. Alright, so that's the AJGA section. I kind of pretty much answered everything that I was hoping to answer. But now moving on to my camera and everything about it. Alright, so first question, why is a DSLR, so my Nikon D5300, better than a video camera? And I wouldn't say it's better than a video camera, it just has different features than a video camera. This one you can have any kind of lens. You have like changeable lenses. So if you want a really far zooming lens, you can have a bigger lens. But if you kind of want one of those lenses that stay pretty neutral and don't do much, you can get like a 50mm, 18mm, whatever you want, and those work really well as well, but you just can't zoom them. But I would say that DSLRs have more capacity than a video camera. Pretty much they have better features, more features. Their microphones are better, but I have an external microphone, so I don't really use a microphone on DSLR. And it's also a great photography camera as well. That's what they're made for, but the video is equally as good, if not better, than a video camera. But just use whatever you have. I wouldn't say go and spend like $800, $900, $1,000 on a DSLR. If you have like a nice video camera at home, just use that. That's great. Next, I answered this question already in my video with the camera. So if like before you keep on asking these questions, make sure you watch that video, because I like kind of getting the same questions over and over again. What microphone do I have? I have the RODE Videomic Pro. One second, let me take this off. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm gonna show you in my camera on my phone. Oh wait, no, it's going this way. Hold up. Alright, so hopefully you can see it. This is the Videomic Pro. I don't know if you can see it though. Yeah, you should be able to. It's the Videomic Pro, and that's my camera, the Nikon DSLR. That's what I use for all my videos. The microphone works great. The windscreen, so this black screen right here is good for wind, but if you really want to reduce that wind noise, you should get a dead cat cover, and that's like a really furry cover that goes over the windscreen, and there's practically no wind noise at all. But a good option if you don't have a camera with an external microphone port or with a hot shoe, get some like felt cotton from a shirt, anything, and put that over the microphone, and that's gonna reduce a lot of the wind noise. I wish I knew that when I had my other camera, but I didn't know that. So well, this camera is good, so I guess it's a good investment. But that's overall the body of my camera. What tripod do I have? I have the Polaroid. This, oh, I don't know if you can see it though. Sorry guys. I just don't want to take apart my camera and put it back together again. And then also, I also use a monopod. Let me grab that. Alright, so this is my monopod. It's a Kulahada. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how to say it. But this is really good. I have a hot shoe on top of it as well. I'll show you that in a second. But this is really good because when I'm in Canada, I don't bring this to the States or like travel with it at all. But when I'm in Canada, it has this claw foot that allows the monopod to stand up instead of it falling over like most monopods do, because it is only one leg, and this extends as far as you want it. So you just untie it and tighten it, and then all of a sudden now it's standing. And then it's literally as easy as untying it again, pushing it down, untying it, and pushing it down. So definitely a pretty simple monopod to use, I would say. It's not rocket science, although it is for me right now. I don't know why it's not going down. Hold on a second. There we go. So not a difficult monopod to use. Very, very easy. And I also have a hot shoe on top of here. Unlock that, and then that pops off. And this is just good because screwing on my camera onto the monopod, it's not like a tripod where it has the screw underneath where you can just screw it into the attachment, or the tripod attachment. This is a lot harder, and I'm afraid I'm gonna drop the camera, so I just screw this on when I'm gonna use the monopod, and it just snaps right into place, and just lock it, and now it's not gonna come out, and it's fairly secure, and it's just a really good monopod. I would say, I can't promote products, but I would give it a pretty nice rating, and it's really small for such a long one. Like, I don't know, what does that collapse to? From like my head to like literally my stomach. That's how long it is. So don't even know I don't know how many inches that is, but pretty small compared to other monopods that might be collapsing from my head to like all the way on my kneecap. So definitely a small and easy transportable monopod. Next question is, what editing software do I use? I use Final Cut Pro X, and it's not a great software, but it gets the job done. It's pretty decent. I would say Adobe Premiere Pro is kind of the top, or Sony Vegas is what many people are looking for. But Final Cut Pro X is definitely easy to use, very user friendly, and it's a good software if just for anything that you're doing, especially for the golf. It has the slow motion features. You can do time lapses, anything you really want, and you can import different themes, backgrounds. So definitely has enough capacity to do anything that you want it to. So pretty decent. And that's the end of the Q&A, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like below if you did, and comment below if you still want this series to go on. I know that my ratings are as high on these videos as they should be on Sundays, but I know Sunday is a very high traffic day for a lot of people, and a lot of my other videos get more traffic on Sundays than my Q&A Sunday. So let me know if you want to see this, see these kind of videos anymore. I can stop them and just do them every now and then, but let me know. See you guys. Bye.